The foundation of any football team is found in its routines.
Having a schedule, having a start, having a finish, and having a routine is important to the game of football.
4 months prior to the start of the grueling 11-game season, the Phoenix have taken to the practice field, for with every new coach comes a new routine.
I definitely thought it was going to be difficult. Anytime you change coaching staffs, and not just the head coach, but almost the entire coaching staff, it's a tough thing to do.
I remember the first time he gave us the rundown of what the new schedule was. My face dropped. I was like, God, what is he doing?
And I was expecting it to be like grinding teeth together, but it's been pretty swift so far.
I thought it was pretty easy. Offensively, we're running the same scheme, just different terminology with some stuff. So it wasn't as bad as I think a lot of guys expected.
One reason why it wasn't so bad is because Coach Swepson put it upon himself to get to know his players.
When I first got hired, we had about 30 players come through the office and introduce themselves, and we sat down and I asked them where they're from and what's their favorite food, what's their favorite movie, and things like that. Just little things to see if there's a connection.
And that connection clearly has worked, as there's a new atmosphere around Phoenix football.
Everybody's up-tempo, up-spirited, ready to go, get out here and compete and earn the spots. I mean, a lot of people is like focused and it's a lot more, it's a better atmosphere. Coach Swepson said everybody's got to compete for a starting position. And I think that really was an eye-opener, and it made everything a lot better because nobody got a solidified spot.
Looking to build off that excited atmosphere, Coach Swepson wanted to start off spring practice on the right foot.
I made sure the first 2 practices that we had a lot of teaching, so the coaches can explain the drills, demonstrate the drills, and the players can adapt and adjust and do the drills.
We do a lot of install, the new plays, and it's a lot of new verbiage, new wording. That's one of the toughest things to get used to.
They've been doing a good job coming in on their own for extra studies with the coaches.
I took a challenge to make sure I learned it quicker than all the other receivers so I can help them, guide them with it. I mean, since most of the plays and stuff is the same, it's just learning the terminology and the signals for it and just putting them together.
So that's the thing. As a leader, you got to be the guy that everybody knows that they can count on, that everybody knows that he's going to have the plays down 100%.
Football's football. The bottom line is they just got to learn a couple of new terms, a couple of new philosophies. But the bottom line is you got to run, tackle, and catch, and this team can do that.
One of the biggest challenges is the offense, because they've gone to a much up-tempo beat.
And it's taking a lot more thinking than actually letting myself play. So right now it's more of the thinking stage.
And you don't get a lot of time to recoup, and you got to knock that next play out your mind real quick. So you can't, if you make a mistake, you just got to forget about it and play the next play.
That offensive style comes from Swepson's former head coach and NC State's current coach, Tom O'Brien.
Well, he told me to run his program. So I'm trying to stay true to that, but obviously I got 10 assistants, and they all come from different backgrounds and have great ideas. But the bottom line is, we're going to run that system that he installed at Boston College and at NC State, and it's proven. It's very successful, and I'd be a fool to try to do something different. But I'm going to add my own little twist and my own little flavor to it, but the bottom line is we're going to be tough, physical, and smart. I mean, that's the bottom line.
Though it has been a tough transition for the players, it has also been a big transition for Coach Swepson.
Well, it's tough being a head coach now. I can't get down and dirty and coach a position and get in the meeting room and get on the board and draw the X's and O's. So that's been an adjustment. But basically I got to coach the coaches.
So we don't really work with Coach Swepson a whole lot on or off the field, but once in a while for some little drills he'll grab us and teach us some stuff.
Every once in a while I find myself trying to coach up the running backs or the quarterbacks or the wideouts.
He's got all the little tricks and moves figured out, and especially coaching the running backs for the past couple of years. He really knows what he's doing and what he's talking about. So it's going to be great for me and the other running backs to pick up on all the techniques he has.
Coach Swepson and his players have found both a common ground and a common goal.
Everybody's here to play football, and that's all of our goals to win games and win championships. So when you have a bunch of guys with the same common goals, and it's pretty easy to gel.
the bottom line, we all love football. So that's bringing us all together. I think they're excited about the direction that we're going in. And the direction that we're going in is to win a Southern Conference.